And so 50 Cent is back. He's not done trolling Jim Jones, alright? So last night we posted the footage of Jim Jones seemingly trying to break into the studio space that he was renting from this dude right here. He cool as hell with 50 Cent. 50 said, Sam is my partner. I own the joint. Now you're gonna fix every door you kick or I'm gonna kick your ass, Jimmy. By Monday, you're destroying my property. So 50 is trying to say that he now owns the property, but that's a whole nother level of petty. Now he also released some more footage. Let's go ahead and run that thing for y'all real quick, man.
What's up? Happy? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. We're not supposed to, you heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off. Turn them back. What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. It's my property. Alright?
Want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out. And ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say it in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not this.
Yeah, Jimmy going crazy, but Jimmy did respond in a way to laugh the situation off. Let me run that for you real quick. Okay, so one more time, let's cover the details of the paperwork that 50 Cent released. But that video was accompanied in a post with this paper, this notice right here saying, notice to IFC Management LLC, Joseph Jones posted at this address, reply to lease agreement dated December 17, 2025 between Sandy Son LLC, Han Dynasty Bronx LLC, Three Sons Holding LLC, just all these things right here. And Joseph Jones is the tenant, or lease E. So it says, taking notice as follows. The tenant was served a 15-day notice of default dated January 5th, 2026, which expired on January 22nd, 2026, and the 5-day notice of termination dated February 10th, 2026, which expired on February 17th, 2026. That tenant's tenancy at the premises has been terminated. That, pursuant to landlord's right under the lease, including paragraph 17 of the lease, and as set forth in the termination notice, landlord has elected to re-enter and take possession of the premises and has peaceably recovered possession of the premises. That tenant may make arrangements with the landlord to coordinate the retrieval of the tenant's property from the premises. That should tenant attempt to enter the premises, change the locks, or seek to retrieve its property or cause any third party to do so without the landlord's express permission, landlord reserves the right to prosecute the same as a trespass and pursue all other available remedies. That may be a problem right there, huh? Based on what we just seen. That to coordinate the retrieval of tenant's property from the premises, contact this info right here, and that this notice is not intended to do and does not set forth all the rights and claims and remedies of the landlord, all of which pursuant to the lease at law and in equity are expressly reserved. Okay, now this all look crazy as hell, bro. This all look crazy as hell. Let's look at some comments and reactions to this post right here. They said, bro bought half the building for no other reason than to piss off Jimmy. 50 has "I'll piss you off" money. This is a new level of the game. Can't lie, I think 50 needs to write a book on the art of war 2026. This is next level. Lil Donald saying undefeated champ. Homie right here says there's chess and then there's checkers and then there's the 50 Cent game. Stay away from the 50 Cent game. The guy looks like Jet Li. Yeah, nah, they saying this how Jimmy was looking right here. Y'all crazy. Whole time y'all wanted him to respond to a diss track and he was busy buying the building. They saying this is not funny at all. The man working hard to create something for the culture and things go bad, y'all laughing. But be the first tutorial Steven there if invited. Going to Spotify to listen to some classic 50. You can tell 50 love that 48 Laws of Power book. I just said on the last post that 50 own the building now. Person says, OMG, this snitch is really with the landlord of the building, and so on and so forth, bro. But this is how people with money beef. All people, don't just think black people be beefing. All people beef this way. Corporate tug of war. Nasty ass game, and this shit piss you off even more, dog. DJ Akademiks then inserted himself into the situation because, you know, he had his little beef with these folks, especially Maino, so he's wondering where Maino is in the situation. Is he gonna stand up? I haven't seen what he had to say. Let's watch this shit together.
It's for y'all doing that podcast. Why are you the only nigga kicking the door in? Where is Geo, dude? Maino, stop being Angela Yee's bitch for 2 seconds and come help kick the door in, nigga. Yo, Maino. Hey, Chano, could you come help kick the door in? Chano, yo, where is Chano? Yo, Fab, put the headband on now. Now we need you to headband on. Fabulous, put the headband on, the arm sleeve, and yo, Tracy McGrady used to wear the leg sleeve. Put that on, kick that door in. Where y'all at? I don't like that the senior citizens only let Jim do the dirty work. Why isn't Chano there kicking the door in too? Why not? Why is only Jim? Huh? They told me, because I tried to do a little research on Maino. They were trying to say some stuff about his street reputation. But I didn't get into that. I said, that's whack 100 territory. I said, y'all got what work? I don't want to hear the work. Don't give me the work. Don't give me the work. But they were like, nah, you know what I mean? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got some work, but now there's some other stuff too. I'm like, what you mean other stuff? It's not Maino. He's like a slapper and he's like a robber. I'm like, what? It said Maino. If you look at his history, he used to kick in doors. I'm like, yo, this is a perfect time to tap Maino. Chano, come on. Get off of Angela Yee's like lip service podcast, nigga. It's time to do what you do best, nigga. You're in the Hall of Fame of kicking doors in Brooklyn, nigga. Come kick this door in. Chano, get over here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Respectfully, because this is a Senior Citizen podcast. Have you seen your grandpa or grandfather? Just because, you know, they never know when Alzheimer's going to kick in. So they got their medication for the week in like this little thing. That's it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm pretty sure Jim Jones got like a little chart for his workout and his meds. Do y'all think Jim counted this as leg day? This is leg day right here. This is definitely leg day. What? This is leg day. Look at this. Whoa, one more. Oh shit. Now the tenants who actually pay their bills, the tenants who pay their bills come outside to say what's going on. Keep in mind the nigga who kicked them out owns the building. So the tenants who pay their bills are like, hey, are y'all okay down there? What's up? What up, blood? What up? What up, nigga? What up? What's the problem? Hey, I'm just wondering why y'all are kicking a door in. Like, what's going on? What's going on? What the hey, you know what's so funny? Hey, Fab, I loved your first freestyle. I need to hear your bars about this. Fab, if you don't rap about this, you not real. Fab, the last time you gave us a better freestyle, respectfully, than Uncle Murder did for the wrap up. Give us some bars about this. This is how 2026 is started. Kicking in doors to the podcast spot. Holy. Yo, Fab, you got jokes for everything else, Fab. You know the funny thing is, Fab probably in the group chat like, damn, these niggas broke. Like, oh shit. I thought they said all I had to do was show up. You know, Fab actually rich. Right? Like, damn, these niggas broke. Oh shit. Yo, they're giving him updates like, yo, Fab, I think we kicked the door, but like, it only broke one hinge. This is a super door. It got 3 more. Yo, Fab is like, damn. You know what Fab is like? He looking at the group chat like, oh, word? Okay, all right. Holy shit, chat. Nah, we gotta break this shit down. Hold on, run it back.
Yeah, that's the point that I was gonna end up making, bro. I know App being petty, obviously petty because he got beef with his podcast saying everybody need to go help kick the dough down, but I don't think everybody's as invested as Jim Jones is. At some point in time when the Nas drama was going on that he was creating, he was saying things like, oh, I'm gonna start my own podcast. So it seemed like he just got these dudes, his homies, to come and do the podcast with him and saying, I'm gonna take care of everything for y'all. Y'all just show up, like Act just said. And it seemed like he ain't got it the way he said he got it, and he embarrassing them low key. So of course they ain't finna stick their neck out like that. This shit is embarrassing to make everybody look like they broke as hell. But I'm pretty sure Fab, who has the most success rap wise, ain't hurting like this. He didn't have to do this podcast. Half the time he don't seem like he wanted to be there. From the clips that I watch at least. But this is a bad look. This is a horrible look, bro. This is a horrible look. Because if you're a rapper and the only song that niggas know from you was ballin', but yet you out here looking like you can't pay your bills, nigga, what the talking about break the whole facade. God damn, my boy. So yeah, this look crazy. Jim Jones even starting this podcast was ambitious in the first place with all these hands in the bucket. Like, bro, it takes some time before you actually make some good money from podcasting, and you have all this talent that you have to pay, and then you have to pay for the production value. It's gonna be a while till you're actually profitable, and you ain't even got no partners. I seen. If you guys seen any partners for the podcast, let me know. But I haven't seen any major partners opposed to, like, say for instance, Joe and Jada. Fat Joe was already doing his little Instagram live talking this shit, showing proof the concept, and people pulling up, and also people repurposing the Instagram lives and throwing them on YouTube. So you seen there was a market for him to talk, and also people was going viral. He was going viral for lying all the time. You feel me? That was a thing, and people see traction and engagement on social media, so people gonna go in and invest in it. And that's why Joe and Jada was able to get their deal off the rip. They ain't have to dig into their pockets. They ain't have to look silly like this. So it's crazy that this situation look like this, but it ain't a good look. That's all I know. It ain't a good look, man. But hey though, bro, I just want to come to y'all with an update on the situation. Sad to see this boy going outside looking crazy out here. Jimmy been having a bad couple of months, boy. Yikes, man. Shit, probably bad 6 months. Like I said, back to the Nas situation. But y'all turn though. Let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. Me, I'm going to get up out of here though. I gotta go ahead and do my leg day in a little bit, so I ain't out here looking like this just in case I gotta kick some doors down. You feel me? Hopefully I never will. I'm out, man.